Hello everybody, I'm the Italian Hillbilly. Today we're going to do something my dad used to make a lot when we were younger. It was one of his favorite dishes. Chicken cacciatore with a side of spaghetti. Now, my grandmother used to make it great, my aunts, my mom, but my dad always had a flair for making this dish. He used cornmeal when he breaded them. That's it, just put cornmeal inside a container with the chicken, and then he fried it for a few minutes. You can use boneless chicken. In fact, you can cut it up into pieces and make this over pasta if you want. You can use a chicken breast. He used mostly chicken with the bone or rabbit. Either one was really good. Now, if you're using your own sauce that you have frozen like I am, you don't have to make anything special, any herbs or anything like that. But what you will want to do is, if you buy canned or ragu, you might want to doctor it up a little bit with some spices. Because today the only thing I'm going to add is some wine, 2 cups of wine, and 1 red pepper and 1 bell pepper, green bell pepper, and an onion. So we're going to turn my heat on right now. And we're going to start cooking this. I've already mixed it all up together. I just use regular cornmeal, nothing special. And what I did is I'm going to finish it off after frying it in the oven. I put 8 ounces of sauce in the bottom of my pan here. And I'm just going to wait for this to start heating up and start cooking it, and I'll be back. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is just frying this up, and then I'm going to put it in a pan to go in the oven. But one thing I remember about my dad making this is during the time we lived on the farm when I was younger, I went to school in the city and stayed at my grandmother's, me and my sister, because he didn't want to take us out of school. So on the weekend, when I came home, I remember him making this. We had a big wood-burning stove. He'd fry this up, either rabbit, like I said, or chicken, and then he'd place it in the oven, and the smells were unbelievable. And that's what I remember about this the most. So I'm not going to keep the tape running right now. I'm going to wait until this is done, and then I'm going to show you how to do the peppers and everything, and I'll be back. Okay, the chicken come out nice. I didn't cook it all the way through. You'll still see blood coming out. And it's all going to be covered with sauce, some wine, and some peppers and onions. So you don't have to worry about cooking it completely. You just want to kind of fry it up a little bit before you put it in the oven. Same with the peppers. You don't have to cook them all the way. You start sauteing them a little bit. I'm going to turn this off. I got the oven on. I'm going to pour these peppers right over the top. Just like that. I know it's hard for you to see. I wish I had somebody to help me. It should look like that. So I've got 4 containers of 8-ounce sauce, so 32 ounces are going to go on the top, 8 at the bottom. So I'm just going to do that right now. That's the best part about cooking in large quantities. It saves time because you don't have to make sauce for this. You have it already in the freezer. It's always nice to have extra. And this is also good to put over your pasta or rice. If you like chunks, do it in chunks, put it over rice, whatever you like. And then I'm going to stir this up just a little bit on here so it goes all the way through. And then I'm going to pour the 2 cups. Like I said, I like burgundy. You use whatever you like. Over the top of this. And just stir it up a little bit. And this is going to go in the oven for about anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. It might be a little more. Like I said, use your temperature gauge. You want the chicken to at least be 165 to 180. Okay? So I'm going to let you go for now, and I'll come back when I'm putting the pasta on. I'm going to put a little bit of oil and salt in the pot, put some water in it. And when this comes out of the oven, I'm going to put my pasta on. And we're going to have a feast tonight, okay? Okay, I'm back. I didn't have a big enough pan to put all the chickens spread it apart, because usually it only takes about 45 minutes to an hour. But mine was piled up, so it took about an hour and a half. But that's where the thermometer comes in, because I got it between 175 and 180 is where I like it. But anyway, here's what it looks like. I've got to pull this down for a minute so you can see it. After it came out of the oven, you've got all those peppers. Let's see if I can... Let's see where I am here. There we are. Now I'm pulling them off, and I'm pulling the chicken off to the side. And the pasta's cooking right now. As soon as it's done, I'm gonna show you what it looks like all together. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so this is what it looks like. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese on there, show you what it's like. And let me see if it reminds me of my childhood. Exactly. It tastes amazing. That is really good. That is really good. I'll talk to you later.